Are we live? Hey guys, this is Bobby Clue, Director of the Somerset-Pulaski County Chamber of Commerce. We are back at it again for another one of our virtual ribbon cuttings. Really excited. We're in downtown Somerset today. A couple of friends, Tim and Crystal Cox, the suit shop. So, you know, I wear dress shirts pretty much every day of my life. I wear dress pants. It's really exciting to have some local options. This is exciting, something that's been talked about for many years, but it's finally here. So, Tim, tell me, what's your background and why did you take a leap into doing this right here with the suit shop?
My background's mostly factory work. I've worked at TTI for 7 years. Then I'm currently at New Life. I've been there for almost 9.5 years, and I just want to change the pace. And I hate to go to Lexington or Richmond or even Louisville for like suits. So I'm like, we need one here, and did my homework and decided we could do it, and we opened up a suit shop. So
someone who just takes a lot of pride in how they dress outside of work, then, in all honesty. I'm sure on Sundays you're probably dressed to the nines. I mean, this is a spectacular sport coat that you have on right here. I feel like I'm at the Derby right now.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we can get anything, you know, plain as you want or as crazy as you want. And if you want the shoes to match your craziness, we can get that too.
Well, you know, one of the things I like about having a local option is making a relationship with somebody, and then they get to know your style. And then they'll be able to purchase pieces, and they'll be able to send you things just based on getting to know you and having a personal relationship. They can say, here's what I'm looking for. You can call someone, and, you know, you've got priority access where you don't have to make that drive maybe to Lexington or Louisville, or you don't have to shop outside of town. You've got somebody right here where you can do that. So for a frame of reference on where you're located at, really easy to find. I mean, what I tell people is we're right on North Main Street. We're directly across from the library is where we're at. So this is 211 South Main. I'm sorry, 211 South Main Street. And you're on the lower level of the building. So we're around back. That's all it is. We're not out front. We're around to the back of the building. I'm sure there's a fancier way to tell people to get here, but we're directly across from the library in the very back of that building right there. 211, you said north? South Main Street. I don't want to call it north. South Main Street. So could we go inside and take a look at the store? I mean, that's what everybody wants to see anyway. I think they want to see this place. So it's really cool. So I'm very excited. I'll get the door. I'll let you guys go in. So I've done a ribbon cutting in this space before, Tim, and when it was an art studio, and it sure didn't look like this.
No.
So you've done a tremendous amount of work, first of all, just getting it to this place right here.
Yeah, I mean, we did a lot of work, and we had a lot of help from Dallas Seekers. He worked day and night, looking good with the drywall, and the paint.
Floors, everything really. I mean, it's hard to imagine that this was the same place that we did a ribbon cutting for. But so just to let everybody know, so not just sport coats, suits, dress shirts. You've got John's crazy socks. You've got ties, bow ties. You've got a little bit of everything. Tell us about kind of what are people shopping for? What are the things that you're offering here?
Like I said before, we got plain suits, and we got crazy suits. We can get as small as you want, from 30 or smaller up to 72, and everything in between.
And children's sizes. We don't have children's sizes in stock, but we can get them.
So I know you mentioned that you suited up quite a few people for prom recently. So, you know, that's another thing. I'm sure that everybody, it's a lot different than when I went to prom. You know, that was all the, you know, cardboard, cutout, tuxedo. It's different now. These kids want individual flair when they go. They want something that everybody else doesn't have. And from looking around, that's what you bring to the table. You know, I think a lot of people, including myself, you don't want to go out to dinner one night and have the same jacket somebody else has on. You have a lot of individual things. Let's take a look at the rack over here. You know, one of the things that I'm really impressed with are the prices. They are incredibly affordable prices. I think when some people think about a sport coat, you think of something $400, $500, $600. If you look at these prices right here, they're half that.
Yeah. Like our two pieces start at $195, our three pieces are $250, and our tuxes are $250.
It's just amazing. Just really affordable. So you have dress shirts, suits, you have matching sets here. You've got a little bit of everything. Other side is more inventory,
Yes.
or is it different?
It's blazers.
Blazers.
Blazers
So
only.
this is not blazers. That is blazers over there. So I wear a lot of blazers, and I think I bet you'll sell a lot of those here, don't
We
you
have.
think?
We have.
Well, that's great. Could we go over there?
Sure.
Take
Can
a
we
look?
look at John's Crazy Socks
Well,
while we're
yeah,
over here?
let's do
Because
that.
John's over
I
here.
think John's
And-
Crazy Socks. I love Crazy Socks.
We want to point these out just because we're the first wholesaler or retailer rather of John's Crazy Socks in Kentucky. John is a young man with Down syndrome, and he and his father decided to go into business together when he graduated from high school, and they donate a portion of the proceeds back to various nonprofits. So right now we're the first and only retailer in Kentucky where you can get John's Crazy Socks, and they're a lot of fun, and they give back to really good causes. We got a handwritten note from John when we got our inventory, so we've got that framed. Just a really great company that we're glad to partner with.
Well, and fun socks have become quite popular. So, being able to get them here locally and support a really good cause is, that's important. I mean, obviously, you want to know where your money goes in this day and age, probably more than ever before. And the fact that it's going somewhere where it's making an impact that's great. I'm glad that you partnered with them. That's fantastic. Could
Yep,
we go
let's go
look
take
at
a
the blazers now? So I remember how this looked over here. This is much. It wasn't terrible over here. I know you did a lot of work to it, but it is significantly different. I will tell you that. It's amazing, and I love some of the wild. I'd say maybe I'm just old, but I mean it seems like a lot of the younger guys, they love the bold prints. I guess that's what we say. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, they do. And some of your guys in your 30s and 40s, and I've had a one in their 50s, they like the crazy blazers.
Sure, absolutely. I think it's all about where you're wearing it. It's all kind of about perspective. If you're going to the Derby or if you're going to a really fun gala or something like that, you want to make a statement. Sometimes, maybe at a chamber luncheon, make it a little less of a statement, and I want something a little more neutral colored, but I've already picked out one over there for myself, and I'm excited to spend some money here locally with you guys. I just think it's a neat concept. I'm super excited to have this here. I know that we have dozens. I don't want to put an exact number. We have dozens of women's boutiques here in this community. And I always think to myself, well, why are there so many? But they all are doing well. And a lot of them they're doing really well. So there's a market here for them. So there's got to be a market here for the guys too. There just has to be. Now you mentioned that shoes are coming soon.
Hopefully, they'll be
Hopefully.
coming soon, within 6 months to a year.
Okay, dress shoes. That's another exciting market for someone like myself. I'm a size 14. I mean, it's not easy to find shoes. I don't even look locally because it's just they're not even available. So to have options like that, that's tremendous.
With shoes, Tim mentioned this earlier, like if you got some sort of wild blazer and you want the matching shoes for an event, we can get them. We just need a little lead time to be able to make sure we get the size that you need and that they're going to work for you. But we can get those kind of one at a time shoes. We just don't have a full inventory of shoes yet. But we can get special.
Will you
special
have a catalog of shoes that they could look at, or how would they be able to identify those?
We work directly hands-on with our wholesalers, so we're putting our hands on every piece of merchandise that we buy. So it would probably be you picking kind of what you're matching to and letting us send you some pictures while we're there looking at them hands-on.
Sure, gotcha.
The sizing, that's a little bit more challenging because I'm sure a 14 in one brand fits different than a 14 in a different brand. So a little
100%.
lead time there so that we can make sure we can get you what works well. But we can get those. Tim had matching ones for the jacket that he wore for our opening day.
Yeah.
And we got those through our wholesaler.
Well, I think that this is about building relationships too with local people, and doing business with them for many years to come, and getting to know what they like, and that's going to really help a lot. I think once you get to, but you being here is obviously, it's a big first step. It's exciting. I know a lot of people have talked about opening up a men's store for years, and it's just never happened. So the fact that you all have made the leap is incredibly exciting. Tim, let me ask you something. If people want to get a hold of you, if they want to maybe look online, and I know that where you have a full-time job as well, tell us about how we get a hold of you guys. What are your hours of operation, things like that? How do we get a hold of you?
You can contact us through Facebook or call me on my cell phone.
Is it The Suit Shop?
The Suit Shop
LLC.
Okay.
And you can call me on my cell phone at 606-875-2225. And the store hours is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 3 to 7, and Saturdays 10 to 2.
Okay. And I'm assuming too, maybe if somebody calls you and schedules an appointment, you could probably work with them on a Saturday or something like that if they want to come in. That's the thing right there. You don't get that. You don't get that level of personal service if you don't do something locally. And I love that about being able to work with someone, is getting to know them and, hey, I can't be there till 3:30 on Saturday. Well, I can make that work. You're a good customer. Those are the kind of things I think really they go a long way, and why I think you guys are going to do really good with this. So again, The Suit Shop LLC on Facebook. Your phone number again, what was it?
606-875-2225.
Sure. And obviously your hours one more time.
It's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday is
3 to 7.
3 to 7, and Saturdays 10 to 2.
Great. Just want to make sure everybody knows when to come over here if they have a chance to. And guys, if you want to know those, I'm sure it's on the Facebook page. You can call the chamber office. We'll get you that information. I just want to thank you guys. I want to thank you for being a chamber member, and I want to thank you for allowing us to come in today and check your place out. It looks really great. And for anybody who may not have heard earlier, 211 North? South! How am I forgetting? That's a third time.
You drive south on this side of the street.
No, I'm forgetting. 211 South Main Street, right across from the Pulaski County Public Library. That's what I tell people. It's 211. Used to be Station 211. There's an audiologist, I believe, upstairs. Yes. But it's right across from the library. It's a really nice building. And they're around back. They're on the second floor. They're on the basement level, around back.
There's a sidewalk that comes straight down next to the building, and then just right around the corner.
And it says The Suit Shop right on the door.
And new big signage is coming soon, so that will help
exciting.
too.
Well, again, thank you guys very much. We talk about the importance of shopping locally all the time. This is an excellent opportunity to do that. So I would encourage you all, the next time you're looking for that special piece, guys, that next time you're looking for that special piece, give them a shot. Come out and try to spend those dollars. And it's amazing how incredibly affordable this stuff is. I mean, I'm looking up there at sport coats that are $150 right now. $150. That is amazing.
Yeah, we can put you in a tuxedo that you can own cheaper than you can rent one for a one-time event.
100%. That's a wonderful way to look at it too, So again, guys, support these guys. Stay tuned. We're going to go outside. We're going to do an in-person ribbon cutting in here in just a minute. And we've got another virtual ribbon cutting coming next week. So thank you all very much and have a wonderful day. Thank you all.